Good afternoon, children. I hope you all are fit and fine and you are enjoying the online teaching at home. You are learning through it. Children, in the previous video, I told you about the LibreOffice Writer and some important commands used for saving the file, for entering the data, for typing, which all steps will you use to open a new blank document. So today I am going to start some more commands or options which will be useful for us for our document. So first of all, I am going to start printing our document. What is it? Printing a document. As the name suggests you that this is for printing. If you want to print your file on paper, if you want your work on paper, so you will print your file. Am I right? So whatever work you have typed on the document, you will print that by using these following steps. So what are these steps? Listen carefully. First step is same, means first menu is same. You will go to file menu, print option. Number 2, when you will click on print option, print dialog box will be appeared. Then number 3, you are to click on OK. The document will be printed. And second way is click on print file directly button. And this button you will find on standard toolbar. Which toolbar? Standard toolbar. And third way is shortcut key Control plus P. With Control plus P also you can print your document. So like this, your document, whatever paragraph you have written, your file will be printed. Next is, if your work is finished and you want to come out from the, you are to come out from LibreOffice. So what will you do? You will not directly switch off your computer. You have to follow the steps to come out from the program first of all. So what is number 1? Select the file from menu bar, then exit LibreOffice button. In file menu you will find exit LibreOffice button. Next way is click on the close button. Which button? Close button on the title bar. This close button will be in red color. You will find it in the corner at the title bar, and there you will click on the close button. So like this, your you will be out from you will be out from LibreOffice. And the shortcut key is Alt plus F4, and one more is there, Control plus Q. These two shortcut keys are used to exit from LibreOffice Writer. Clear? So these were very important commands and steps which you are to follow to do the specific tasks told to you. Now come on, selecting and editing text. Children, this is a paragraph written by a student. Now if you want to do changes in this paragraph, so how will you do? First of all, listen very carefully. If you want to do any kind of change in the paragraph, then you have to select it. If you don't know how to select, you cannot do changes. So, first of all, you have to learn how to select the text. Come here. After typing the text in a document, you may want to do some changes in the text. So making changes in a document is called editing. Before performing any action like copying, moving, finding, replacing, deleting, formatting, we all do. First of all, you have to select it. You have to select the text first. The selected text. See, this text is selected here. That's why it is highlighted. Displayed on the screen in a highlighted bar. To select a block of text, you can use the selection area from, you can use the selection area to select which is the blank area in the left margin of the document. See, it is given. Where will you find this selection area? Blank area on the which is the blank area in the left margin of the document, and you can select the text in a variety of ways. See, if you want to select with mouse, you can keep the cursor here and you can press the left button of mouse and keep it pressed and drag your mouse like this. So this line will be selected. See, as I was telling you, with mouse it is given. If you want to select a single word, double click on that word. If you want to select a sentence, triple click anywhere on the sentence. And if you want to select a full paragraph, click 4 times anywhere on the paragraph. If you click left button 4 times, your full paragraph will be selected. Large block of text. If you have more and more typing on your document, the more and more text is written by you, then what will you do? Click at the beginning of the text. You will click at the beginning of the text, then press the shift key, and without releasing it, click at the end of the text. Beginning of the text, first of all you will click there. After that you will use keyboard to press shift key. Then you are not to release shift key, you are not to leave it, you are to keep it pressed. Then click at the end of the text. Then where your text is finished, then click there. So these are 4 methods given for different selection of different text, like word, sentence, paragraph, or a large block of text. Now I'm telling you select the text, but do you know how to insert the text? How will you write the text in it? So first of all you will learn how to type the text. Writer provides us facility to add new text to already existing document. See, this is the file open. This is suppose your file, and you have written the paragraph and you want to write here. Then what will you do? Simply you are not to do anything. Only simple thing you have to do. You have to take your mouse pointer there. Cursor will be appear there, and then start writing. Place the cursor on the right of the word or character where you want to insert the text. Insert means how to write the text. How to write the text in the document. Then start typing. The existing text which is present after the cursor will be shifted to the right side. As I told you, put here and start writing. It will automatically shift it to the right side. Now moving the text. Moving the text. Now this highlighted text you want to bring it here. Then what will you do? Simply you will bring the cursor. First of all you will select which you want to move. Then you will bring the cursor. You will place the cursor where you want that text. Okay, then you will copy it and then you will paste it on that same location. Select the text to be moved. First of all you will select. Click on the cut button. You will click on the cut button from the standard toolbar or from with Ctrl+X. Then the text disappears from the document, is automatically placed on the clipboard. Position the cursor at the location where you want to place. Then click on paste button. Paste button also, with the help of paste button also you can paste, and with the help of shortcut key Ctrl+V you can paste the text. Now copying the text. How will you copy? Means see, if you want the copy of your text, what do? You get it photocopied? Yes or no? But here in computer the copy option will also do the same work of doing the photocopy of any text. So copy and paste options are used together to duplicate the text. You can copy the text not only from one location to another within a document, but also from one document to another. This feature helps in reducing our time efforts in typing. Means if you will write that text again, it will take so much time. So better you copy that text which you want. The only difference between copy and paste and cut and paste feature is that the copy feature copies a text but does not remove the text from its original place as cut features does. If you will use cut, so what it will do? It will cut the text from the original position. Now what are the steps? Select the text to be copied. First of all you will select, I told you. Then copy button. It is on standard toolbar and we have shortcut key also, Control plus C. Control plus C is used for copying the text. Then a copy of selected text is displayed on the clipboard. Position the cursor at the desired place. Then click paste button. Means where you want to paste the copied text, you will place your cursor first of all. Then you will use the paste command from standard toolbar and the shortcut key which you can use with the help of keyboard, Control plus V. Control plus V is used for pasting. Used for pasting the text. The copied text appears as its new location, at its new location in the document. So this is also very simple how to copy the text on the new location. Now see, if you have done something wrong and you want to delete it, how will you delete? What is it? Writer provides the facility to erase the text. Follow these steps, children. See, first of all select the text. Whatever you want to do, first of all you have to select. Which kind of changes you want to make in your document, you have to select the text first of all. Then press backspace or delete. Backspace key is used to erase the cursor from the left side and delete key is used to erase the cursor from the right side. Okay, backspace left side and delete key right side. Then the selected text will be removed. Simple steps are given, 3 steps to remove or delete your text. See, sometimes what happens, you delete something by mistake. So what do you want? You want that text again So these commands will help you. Writer keeps tracks of all the changes that you make in a document. You can easily undo any change. Undo means you can bring that change again on that original text. See, undo. This option reverses the effect to the last command. To reverse one or more than one action, click on undo button present in the standard toolbar. To reverse the action of undo means the work which is done by undo, this redo will reverse that action. It is opposite to this. This redo is opposite to this, undo is opposite to redo. You will find both these buttons on standard toolbar. See, first of all, suppose I have written this, I have selected this and I use that undo button. It will be deleted. Then if I have deleted it, if I press undo button will bring it again on my screen. Is it clear? See this highlighted, selected, after deleting, nothing is there, that text is deleted. Then again undo button is clicked, again it has come. Then redo button is clicked, again it has gone. So redo and undo both are opposite to each other. Next we will do in the next video. So till here I have told you many commands and many steps. You have to read them and you have to learn them. If you have any query you can ask me. But you are to read. Without reading you cannot learn anything in this chapter. Okay, you have to read the steps carefully. Fine, and those who have computer at home, they can do practice also. These all options which I have told you. So it will be beneficial for you. So do practice of these all options and commands with the steps. So thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, I will tell you about how to correct the spellings and grammar. autocorrect spellings and